I'm just here to to tell you guys the stock issues that we believe would are the ones that are the most important, and it's important to know that like people can still drink soda if they want. It's not like we're in a prohibition. It's a tax. It's not a prohibition. Heather Knight in her article pros and cons of soda tax. Turning into a great debate. People can still. She quotes that people can still drink soda if Prop E, which was from last year, passes. They just have to pay an extra 2 cents per ounce for the privilege. Current taxes on alcohol are not that much for people to be complaining about anyway, because the tax rate per gallon of alcohol currently is, for distilled spirits, it's $3 per gallon, and then for beer it's 20 cents per gallon, for wine it's 20 cents per gallon, for sparkling cider it's 20 cents as well, and for champagne it's 30 cents. That's really not that much for people to be complaining about, because that's just enough. That's honestly just enough for the poor to be aware that they're going to be paying for more, but it's not enough for people to be it's enough to curb the use, but it's not enough for people to be abolishing it completely. Also, the affirmative states that people should be relieved of sin taxes because they should be free to do whatever they please. There's only a sin tax of 2 cents an ounce of soda, and this is just enough to curb the consumption, not abolish it. Also, another important point was that the government doesn't care all too much how much the sin taxes or how much revenue the sin tax bring in. Michael Bloomberg, the New York mayor from 2002 to 2013, he says that if it were totally up to him, he would actually raise the taxes of cigarettes so high that the revenues would actually go to zero. And I think that's important because like it shows that the government isn't actually out there to pull in the revenue, and they're actually just putting the sin tax in order for people to stop using cigarettes or soda or alcohol. According to NIEER, the National Institute of Early Education Research, slapping a tax on tobacco can be seen as an anti-smoking policy rather than a new tax. If people were to view the taxes on tobacco as an anti-smoking policy, it would seem less of a burden as the affirmative claims to the taxpayers. The Better Health Channel gives a list of benefits and of life improvements provided by the lessened use of alcohol. Most smokers smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, which is about $5 a day, which is estimated to be about like $2,000 a year, and $42,000 for 10 years, for 20 years. If taxes were imposed, people would have more motivation to quit smoking and alcoholism and unhealthy eating, and it would be benefiting the economy. And I believe that we should just legalize all sinful activity, or not all, but at least the three that were stated: alcohol, tobacco use, and unhealthy eating. Because what we should do is put a tax on it rather than abolishing it, because that would allow society to decide within itself what is worth the extra buck, and maybe it would keep alcohol and tobacco use maintainable. And yeah.